Hello guys, I'm John Paul Morales. Today, I'll show you the different kinds of patterns, or I will present to you the different kinds of patterns. What is pattern? Pattern is a regular, constant, or recurrent structures formed or designed by a pattern. Example of pattern is a chessboard. The chessboard is a pattern of black, white, black, white, black, white, black, white, black, white. What is the significance of this chessboard pattern? The significance of this pattern is we can play chess because if the chessboard does not indicate a pattern, we cannot play a chess. The pattern of flows. The pattern of nature are endlessly available in the flow of liquid. Example of that is we can say that is a pattern of flow if water or liquid is flowing or flow of liquids in the rocks. Example, this is a flow of liquids and this is a rock. When the flow of liquids is reach the rock, just like the example of this, we can say that is the pattern of flow. Pattern of movement. Pattern of movement is a predictable pattern. Example of that is when we walk. When we walk, we have a predictable pattern because when we walk, we use our right foot, left foot, right foot, left foot, right foot, left foot repeatedly. So in that way, we can call that this type of pattern is the pattern of movement because it is a predictable and repeatedly. Geometric pattern. A pattern that consists of a collection of often repeated shape. Example of that is this type of plant. This type of plant has a geometric pattern because this plant has a repeated shape, like semi-triangular shape, semi-triangular or semi-triangle shape repeatedly. So this type of plant is geometric pattern. Next is symmetry. A figure is symmetric in mathematics if it can be folded or divided into two halves that are the same. Example of that is the butterfly. So when we cut it, just wait a little bit. So when we cut it, it is still the same. Same wings, yep, and so we can call it as symmetry because it is still the same when we divide it into two halves. Next is rotation. Rotational symmetry captures symmetries when it still looks the same after some rotation. So how can we identify the rotational symmetry? So example, even if the item is rotate repeatedly, just like this, if this example rotate repeatedly, and if I cut it into two and it is still the same, we can call it as a rotational symmetry. So next is spiral pattern. So what is spiral pattern? A spiral pattern can be seen everywhere, from the vastness of space to the tiny forms of microscopic life on Earth. So in the keyword of vastness of space, we can say that the example of spiral is a cosmos. So trivia topic, all the cosmos is formed as a spiral. Reflection symmetry, sometimes referred to as line symmetry or mirror symmetry. These terms describe symmetries that occur when a pattern left and right halves are identical. So I'll be giving the two example of reflection symmetry. One is the tree. The reflection symmetry of this item is the water. Number two is the reflection symmetry is not a man. The reflection symmetry of this second item is the shadow of the man in the sun. So again, the keyword of reflection symmetry is the shadow. So again, this is John Paul Morales. I hope you learned something from me. Either this video is 5 minutes only.